Absolute. Well, it looks like a flawless diamond with all the fire and scintillation and sparkle you would imagine. Look at what we're offering today. It's your choice of 3/4 of an inch. We have our 1 inch, which is in the second row, and we have the 1.5 inch. The pricing goes from $39 to $59 to $79. Here's how you order. Choose the size, choose the cut, and choose the color. I will tell you that emerald cut has been really popular all day long. You can see the value. The 3/4 of an inch is $39.98. The 1 inch $59, and the 1.5 inch is $79.98. Radiance by Absolute has always been an incredible big part of HSN family, with nearly 10,000 of these ordered today. If you love diamonds but you don't want to spend that much money, if you want to travel with confidence, wear with confidence, never feel worried or fearful, what if I lose an earring? Then this is the way to go. I don't want you to care for them any different than you would regular real diamonds. They look real and they will continue to look real. They don't fade on you. They don't lose their fire or luster. They're brilliant. It just depends on which cut, the trillion or of course the emerald, and then which size. I know the medium size, which is that 1 inch, has been remarkably popular today as well. I don't know if I can show you just very quickly, but as I move this around, it plays just like diamond, just like a real diamond would do. The fire and the brilliance that's in there. Again, the cut, the clarity, the carat, all the 4 C's, which are, crucial to any diamond. It's done by that same standard and quality of manufacture to bring you the look and feel of that real diamond experience. Thank you for your orders on our earrings. They are available. Today's special pricing will expire, so make sure you order before midnight tonight. Let's head back over to Mr. Jay King, who has had his tea now.
I'm doing it. I'm trying to break into the tea thing.
Is it just normal English tea you're liking?
Yes. Yeah.
You're just the.
I'm doing the
English thing.
English breakfast thing.
The English breakfast thing? Now, Jay, you talk about doing something typical, like having a cup of English breakfast tea.
Yeah. Not typical, but yeah. I'm living with it.
This is not typical. What I am looking at, what I'm staring at is handcrafted, beautiful inlay work. I'm going to go through it. We have, because we talked a lot about this in the first hour, I Spy Purple with blue, red, and orange, and the blue turquoise. Jay, I've never seen a piece like this, ever.
Okay, so it's brand new. This is exclusive. This was my design. Okay, I designed this as a Today Special. Yeah, it's also reversible.
Yes, if it wasn't enough already, also it's two-sided. Oh,
okay,
you said it was a Today Special? But it's not a Today Special.
No, it's not. That's exactly right. And so here's the thing. I designed this for Tucson this year. Oh. And it was my candidate for Today Special. And it was the candidate for the Today Special because it really is very, very unique. And these are really rare. What happened though is we actually put it together, and then I started manufacturing them, and I realized there's absolutely no way in heck that we're going to be able to deliver even close to what we would need.
It was not meant to be.
And so just not meant to be. So what we did, this was supposed to launch in January. We went ahead and held it till now, March. Actually, I was going to hold it to April, but we wanted to do something really unique for this particular hour. And this is it for this hour. Okay, if you really want something that's totally unique and really an amazing, not only amazing design, but an overall amazing look. This is, remember when I said Spiny Oyster comes in 3 colors?
Yes.
So what do you got? You've got the orange, you've got the red, and you've got the purple spiny.
Right
and remember I told you how rare the purple is? And that is the rarest.
And you get the most of that in the spinies there.
You get the, okay, so you get the most in the design. This is where actually that we burnt up a lot of it. And that's when I realized absolutely no way that I can do this. Right. Okay, so we were starting to cut the purple up. Actually, the link bracelet that you saw earlier with the purple spiny and the Indonesian red coral that we did, that amazing reversible link bracelet. That was all going to be part of kind of a series that we were doing. Well, we got in there and we started working with it, and then I realized there's no way. There is absolutely no way that we're going to be able to do this. And so if you really want something that's truly unique, that really is truly wearable art, that is really, really something that is so special. And you know, even on this, I finished the black chalcedony on the back just to finish it out, right? You could wear it if you want. Basically, you could actually wear that separately if you wanted to do that, or you know, if you just needed something black. But the far side here, this three-dimensional cornrow inlay, that's what I'm really was after here. That is the look that you want. And then this blue turquoise is a natural Heavenly Well Lake turquoise. And again, that is a turquoise that is exclusive to us. So I don't know of anybody that came out of a big open pit copper mine. It hasn't been operational for over 8 years now. 7 years. Okay, 7 years, I guess. That it's all closed down. I mean, no materials coming out of it. There's no copper coming out of it. Nothing's coming out of it at all. So this is a turquoise that has that nice blue. Now, not all of the Heavenly Well Lake turquoise was actually that nice blue color like that. Okay. A lot of it was more on the green side, or even like a minty, a lot of chocolates. But the high grade material that was this real high blue, this electric blue. That's what I had set aside, and I decided to go ahead and use what I had left in this design.
I mean, look, it's just two totally different personalities, right? And look at the faceting, the midnight chalcedony, and then, I mean, again, it's just overwhelming when you look at it. It's beautifully created, right? All the colors. So you've got the scarcity and the rarity of the purple, which we know is important. We have that spectacular turquoise that blends. I mean, Jay, really, this is...
It's the focal point.
For sure
it's the thing. Okay, but here's the thing. This is, it's bright, it's lively, and it's all the... So energetic. What do you have going on here? You have all three of the spiny oyster natural colors in this design. So you've got the orange, you've got the red, you've got the purple. And then, as a complement, you've got that beautiful high blue, which, you know, when it's blue like that in turquoise, means that it's got a really high copper content. So, it takes there's over 26 different elements and minerals that have to be present for turquoise to form. That's why that you don't really find turquoise on even every continent in the world. Right. Not it's extremely rare. But to get that blue color means that it has to have a really substantial concentration of copper within the mix for it to turn blue like that. And then what I did, just on the other side, just for giggles and grins, I went ahead and I wanted to finish it something really unique. And so what I did, just instead, I could have just used the black chalcedony as a base, right? And just made it polished and flat. But I thought, what the heck? We're here.
Go all the way, Jay.
No, we're here. Let's do something, put a little bling on it.
Thank you for your orders. If you want the necklace, 90 now remain before it is sold out. If you missed our first hour, a quick reminder, later in this show, we will show off the This Day Only we did at the craziest price you ever did see. That's all I'm gonna say. So stick around for a quick revisit of that. I do want to spend a moment here. I always got a lot of messages from you after Jay King's show, specifically asking for cuffs. I know there's a voracious appetite for cuffs out there. Whenever I see a cuff that's dramatically discounted, I always ask to show it off. And that's what I saw tonight, and that's why I wanted to bring this to you. This is all Kingman turquoise. We reduced the price from $430. Obviously, it's gallery collection quality.
And this is Blue Basin.
Blue Basin.
Yes.
And we are at $299. So $299. That is a considered purchase, but Jay, forgive me for saying, that is a low price for big quality.
Okay, if you look at this and how these are, again, these are all individually handcrafted. This is all done by us in our shop. This is, one of the things that we all specialize in, and one of my things I live in are cuff bracelets. Okay, if you came to my house and I showed you my personal collection of cuff bracelets, between cowboy boots, cuff bracelets,
belt buckles.
belt buckles,
Yeah.
you would probably think that I might have a problem.
Or two.
I know, yeah, you would seriously think, man, this guy's got a problem, right? It's just I like to collect things, right? But when you look at this, you would see the amount of cuff bracelets I have. I live in cuffs. I love cuff bracelets. This is substantial. And again, these are all individually handcrafted. And here's the thing, guys. Sterling silver, this is all super high-grade sterling silver, right? All of my sterling silver, this is all sheet material that I make for my silversmiths that I have custom made to my specifications in a foundry here in the United States. All of it is custom made just for us, all the sheet material. They custom make the sheet material that I'm providing to my silversmiths to make the designs. The turquoise on this, is Blue Basin. This is all Kingman. This is the finest of the Blue Basin material I have. Up until the time that I bought the royal blue turquoise, the royal blue material out of Chile, this was the most expensive, rarest turquoise that I had in my collection. There's great footage, we showed it earlier when Sarah and I was on, of Marty and Marty Coball, who owns that. We were in Marty's backyard, and that's when they had just actually found the Blue Basin turquoise. And his whole backyard is covered in Blue Basin turquoise. The whole backyard is covered in that material. And if Marty and I could go back in a time machine, okay? If we could go back in that time machine, then you probably wouldn't have ever seen that material. We'd probably be still sitting on it. This is, the only way you can get this is out of private collections, right? And I didn't get it all, right? There was a lot of people that got this with some of the highest grade material that I've ever seen up until they're pulling things out now that are just really truly amazing. I'm not knocking. I mean, there's some of the material they're getting at now is incredible. But overall, for quality, color, consistency, that robin's egg blue. Oh, here,
this
coming
is the
up.
one.
Thank you guys. Look, okay, now that's Marty Coball, not as handsome as me.
I was going to say,
okay,
Jay.
that's me when I weighed about 100 pounds more than I'm weighing right now. Okay, so this has been a while ago, which will say, thank goodness I lost the weight. That's what I'm talking about. That is when we first got into the Blue Basin. That is the material. You know, if we could just go back in a time machine and go back to that.
You wish.
That would be crazy. But you just don't, nobody is getting that kind of quantity anymore.
No.
That is just absolutely unheard of. So if you want something unique, if you want something different, if you want something truly, truly wearable art, this is something at an extremely affordable price. This is it.
I did just grab a couple things. First of all, you'll see the cross. We're going to put the details on the screen. And then I grabbed that beautiful ring as well that we have available. We'll give you the details at the side of your screen from a little earlier in the show. Jay, this is the Peruvian turquoise.
Okay, the most expensive turquoise.
Peruvian.
It's the most expensive turquoise in my collection.
Of
this
all of
is
them.
This is actually of new mine finds in turquoise. This was my last new mine find in a turquoise. And when I have turquoises I've never even shown you, to be honest with you.
Wow.
I have, and I'm not gonna tell you now.
Right.
You know, down the road, I'm gonna release them, dribble them out. As far as new turquoise though, this is the last one I discovered. This was 2023 is when we actually obtained the Peruvian material. There is very, very little of this material coming out. We bought so much of this, I won't even tell you how much it cost. It was crazy. Literally, you can't even read my signature because my hand
was shaking
my
so
hand
much.
honestly was shaking. And I have to tell you, I was buying it, yet at the same time I was going, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And you know, but I just had to have it. And this right here, I'm glad that I bought it. But I'm really limited on what I can do with it because the only thing I can do, guys, is cut cabs.
Right.
So the material I have will last me a lifetime, beyond. Actually, if my kids who weren't ungrateful and they took over the business, if they're watching.
Maybe Uncle Mike can tell them.
Yeah, then you would be having plenty of this material to work with in your near future. So, one became a lawyer and the other one's an electrician.
Well, there you go. That's always handy, Jay. I love it.
And you know what's crazy is they both were raised to do this for a living. I mean, they both were raised. And my son is an amazing artist. I mean, he can do anything. Brian taught him. I mean, he can do anything in silver or gold.
You know what it was? They just knew they could never outdo their dad.
I think that they just didn't want to work for me.
That as well.
That's almost a trait. Everybody that actually works with me doesn't really want to work with me. So,
well, we want to work with Jay. We love Jay, and we want to make sure that you're getting this. This is extremely popular.
Okay, and I'm not just saying this, guys. I have this. Okay, I have this, and this is, and it's one of the things that I wear. I don't wear a lot. I have a pendant on right now.
Yes.
That I'm wearing, and there are certain pendants I wear for good luck.
Yes.
I don't wear a lot of pendants, but this is something that I have worn on occasion. And it's one of the ones that I have in my collection. I just think it's so different, so unique.
Oh, for sure.
So amazing. And even though the overall concept, the overall design, this is actually one of my designs. Maybe that's why I think it's so amazing. But it's a really great look.
But I think it's also really fitting that it's the Peruvian turquoise, because it's such a specialty and it's such a premium turquoise. Again, you just heard Jay say it. Of all the turquoises he's ever bought, the most expensive turquoise is right there, and it's in our cross. And it's $99.98. Now, I was here when it launched at $180, which was an amazing value.
That was an amazing value.
Sure.
And to be honest with you guys, look, silver is not going down.
No.
And it is only, I hate to say this, okay, but silver is there's only one direction. We used to be in a $5 to $7 an ounce spot market for 25 years. Yeah. It now is just insane, and I don't see it as ever going down. Not only not going down, I'm not so sure that in the next couple of years, with all the applications, here's the thing with gold, right? I want you to think about this. With gold, when you have gold, the only thing that they don't really use gold in industrial applications, not truly, right? It's all coin or jewelry. That's the two. Coin or jewelry are the two major uses for gold. Silver, okay, so jewelry, as everybody knows, right? But medical sputtering targets, all things in the medical world, all the electronics now.
All silver.
All now, especially with EV, all these vehicles and everything. Yep. Silver is one of those rare earth elements that is required, and it's one of the things that they're really going for. So you're going to see silver only go up, up, up. So this is something that down the road, to be honest with you, when you see these crazy values, if I had to make these right now, do you know that I could remake these, but I couldn't even sell them to you and really sell them at the same price?
There you go.
I couldn't sell them at the same price that we were originally selling.
No, because this was and guys, this isn't just a thing to say. It's the most important point. The products that you're seeing here are from prices locked in many moons ago.
Right.
The cost of silver, the price of silver has gone through the roof since then. So can Jay repeat this at this price? No, of course not, because the price of silver's gone up so much. So if we were to reorder this today, the price has to be higher. We're at $99 for this beautiful, gorgeous cross. And you get the chain, by the way. That's important to know. The cuff is down now to final numbers. That's $299 from over $400. That is a Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring, and we'll give you the details on that in a second. But if you collect crosses, you're in. I mean, this is the ultimate, and it's Peruvian, the most expensive, and I love the design of it. It's not just same old, Jay.
Okay, and if you look at this, with just Adam's hand there, I want you to think about this. Okay, so you've got Sleeping Beauty in the ring, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, iconic American turquoise. That cuff, the Blue Basin, one of the highest grades, one of the rarest turquoises that ever came out of the Mineral Park mine, the Kingman deposit, right? One of I think what I would say, one of the finest turquoises that ever came out of that mine. And then on top of that, you've got a brand new mine from 2023, the most expensive turquoise that I have in my private collection. So you've got 3 different natural high blues from 3 different three different minds, two different continents.
And they all play so wonderfully well together. Let's just take a moment to highlight Sleeping Beauty, because it always is worth the highlight. I never want to take for granted any time that we have Sleeping Beauty on television. I love the bypass design. I'll just give you sizing, size 5 through 12, and that is a 7 by 14 millimeter oval. Again, it's a brilliant piece, a brilliant piece. It's so clean and it's so clear, and of course, it is that high robin's egg blue that Jay made mention of it a little earlier, but I just want to reinforce Sleeping Beauty, this American icon, which is what it is. It's an American legendary turquoise, but its enigma continues, its reputation continues worldwide. So if we were in England right now, or Italy, or France, and we had Sleeping Beauty, please.
Do you know where I just recently would, like in one of my recent travels, Dubai.
Dubai.
You've been to Dubai?
One time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Dubai, if you can, when you go to Dubai, I've always just transited through there. Like if I've only stayed for like a day or two. I mean, it's not like actually I can't afford to stay there. Or let's put it this way, I'm too cheap. I mean, you get a really nice room, but you're gonna pay like
it's expensive.
$1,800,
Yeah,
$2,000.
it's insane.
And see, I'm more like 120 a night.
With the bullet holes in the wall.
Well, that was even less. Okay, but but Dubai. Let me just say this: nothing is cheap in Dubai. But when you go and you go to these jewelry stores, which is it's like a moth to the flame for me. I mean, anytime I'm somewhere, that's where I always end up. I want to see what they're doing, and you go in there and you see all this really like 22 karat gold, 18 karat gold set in turquoise, right? Every bit of it is, I guarantee you, probably 99.99% guarantee that all that material is Sleeping Beauty.
Absolutely.
They absolutely love it. It's not only an American icon, it's an international icon. And if you saw the prices that they get for that material, you would just like go, what?
Wild.
I mean, it's just really one of, it's an iconic turquoise. Now, that being said, this blue basin and that Peruvian material is the same grade.
Right.
If not, they're all in that same genre of it doesn't get any better than that, guys. Right. I mean, those all three are these super high grade collectible materials, especially with that high blue. And here again, just the turquoise is actually, believe it or not, turquoise is rarer than diamonds.
I heard you say that, right?
No, turquoise is rarer than diamonds. Turquoise is, just how turquoise forms. It's a natural, Mother Nature's miracle that turquoise even forms. And the rarity of turquoise is this, and as such, here's another thing that you're going to see, and you heard Courtney allude to it earlier. Yeah. Okay, but she is feeling the same thing that everybody in this industry. I don't know if you've noticed, you're not seeing a lot of people showing turquoise. No. You're not, there's none of the big fashion guys are really doing turquoise. It's not because turquoise doesn't sell. It's not because people don't want turquoise. It's that they don't have access to the raw materials.
And that's the problem.
Now. That's what's happened. Turquoise right now, and what it's going through, and to tell you the truth, I'm not really sure why it's happening. There's no tonnage whatsoever. It's not only gotten down to that, it's like you might be lucky to get 50 kilos or like maybe 150, 200 kilos is like a sizable buy. And I know that sounds like a lot of material. It's not. I mean, once you start cutting up, you lose 70% of your material just on your initial cut. But turquoise right now is going for crazy, crazy prices. The only reason that I can do what I'm doing here now is because we bought this, the Sleeping Beauty and the Blue Basin, I bought years ago, decades ago. Right, decades ago. And I'm not marking it up to what it's selling for on today's market.
That's the difference.
The Peruvian material, I paid more for the Peruvian material than I ever paid for the Sleeping Beauty, or I paid for the Blue Basin. But you know, I bought it direct. I got the best deal I could. And as you can see, it's a little bit higher in price. But there's nothing I can do about that. And we're still giving you an amazing deal.
And it's just something we just don't see. Again, the days of, oh, every week Sleeping Beauty, here we go.
No, you know, even on turquoise, for me, and don't get me wrong, like, I almost bought, the other day in Tucson, I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I found a new turquoise. Okay. And I'm getting ready to pull the trigger.
Right.
And oh my gosh, the people, like, especially my wife, is like rolling her eyes.
More turquoise?
No, rolling her eyes, going, okay, enough. She, you know, like, and I just got through telling her, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm never going to sell all this turquoise in my lifetime, right? I just got through saying that. And she's like, really? You know, because I'm seriously contemplating, I still might buy it. I don't know. You know? But here's the thing, they're not making any more of it, guys. And it is highly collectible. And if you could see what turquoise is doing right now, I mean, it's only going up, 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 up. It is not going down, and it's getting rarer and rarer and harder to find. But if you see what turquoise is doing, it's going up in value, just like the sterling silver. All silver, the raw material is going up. Also, the turquoise is going up.
It's something that we can't get enough of, and for good reason, right? I mean, for really good reason. Thank you for all your orders on those. Still to come, we are moments away from a revisit, an encore to our This Day Only. If you missed it, did we break records? We set, we had history in the making, rather, with the price that Jay was really shocked at, and I think we all were. Stick around to see how low we went on a beautiful turquoise necklace. I do want to show you this, though. Okay, so I don't want to get this wrong, because this is a birthday surprise. Sleeping Beauty again. Jay, this is ridiculous. I've never seen such a, we're seeing it in abundance. Talk about saving it for a special occasion. Geez, we got it tonight. All right, here's what I have. I have the half hoop earrings, Sleeping Beauty. Yep, we're spoiling you. These are down from $150 to from $150 to $99.98. That's our anniversary surprise. Whenever you see, and I should just quickly explain, you'll see in the top left of your television screen, it says birthdays or anniversary surprise, rather. Jay's been here for 30 years. This year has been a big deal, is a big deal, and it's taken many months to prepare for this year. Throughout the visits, you'll see surprises, things that were saved or specially created. This is one of those pieces. Sleeping Beauty earrings at under $100, premium, premium, premium quality. Here is the other option that I have. These are the hoop drop earrings that are available. I just wanted you to see them. They are $89 and change. So a different look altogether, right? But also available on FlexPay of $18. I wanted you to be able to choose which is more your personality, which fits your style more. But they are all Sleeping Beauty. Jay, same story applies, this time in the form of an earring.
You know, and also, you know, Rick, who wrote this show.
Yes, we love Rick B.
Okay. And Ricky Rue and I have been partners for a long time. I've known Rick for a long time. He's a great guy. And but for some reason, he just went turquoise crazy for this hour. And you know, well, the thing is for people who really don't shop with us or really don't know us, if you know us, you know that that's, you know, we're known for turquoise. I mean, we specialize in turquoise. It's one of, turquoise are number one. Opals, and opals from around the world are number two. Those are our two materials that we have material that, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody else has, right, you know, or even has access to. So, but tonight it seems like it's a world of turquoise, and that everybody, you know, can just get turquoise. So you've probably seen quite a bit from us and everything, and so you're thinking, oh, well, you know, here again they're talking that this is rare, and then here again another design.
This is not normal.
I want you to think about this. These half hoops. Number one, the way that they lay, right? It's almost like an illusion, because it looks like it goes completely around.
500 left now on this one, bestseller.
Okay, so what are you getting here? Okay, so those are all individually handcrafted sterling silver settings. That is the premium grade Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Okay, and they're just like anything. Sleeping Beauty came in all kinds of grades. In fact, that's one of the reasons that Monty shut it down. Is there toward the end, all they were getting was like, you know, they were getting greens and things, very little material. The high blue, the clear blue material was completely gone, and they weren't even getting a lot of green material. They just really weren't getting anything. And so, you know, that's when they decided they would go ahead and close it. So the Sleeping Beauty you're looking at here, this is real. It's the real natural deal, right? It's that robin's egg, but blue, but that clear blue. The cross, as you can see there, that's the Peruvian material. And then the other earring that we had, a totally different look. Here again, these are all individually handcrafted, all the sterling silver. The designs are done by us. It's made under our roof, in our house, by our silversmiths and by our lapidaries. All done from the natural raw materials, the rough materials. And again, those are all Sleeping Beauty. Now, that being said, it's not like I got oodles and boodles of Sleeping Beauty sitting back. I do have a stash of big material that I am not selling, and I'm not putting it in anything.
And he's not telling me where he's hidden it.
Well, I would share it with you.
You would?
Sure.
Let me get a pen and paper, hang on.
Well, number one, I think you would have a heck of a time getting it out of there.
I tried, Jay.
Well,
I tried.
That's one thing. I mean, like, yeah, I got to tell you, if I showed you where it was, I think that you would go, well, I don't know about this. Yeah, so let's just say, yeah, security's good. So here's the thing, these materials, especially with turquoises, they're highly collectible. And what you're getting here, you're getting iconic turquoises and you're getting collectible turquoises. This is what everybody's going for on the open market. Everybody who's buying turquoise rough, this is what they're looking for. They're looking for these high blues and they're looking for these high clear blues.
Well, folks, if you are just tuning in, I have to. I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight if I didn't revisit our This Day Only from last hour. And I want to just set this up the way I did because this deserves a lot of love. This is Yellow 7 turquoise, totally exclusive to Mr. J. King. Beautiful necklace. Normally retails around $129 to $149. The matching earrings are gorgeous. Normally retail $49 to $69. For Jay's 30th anniversary, we did this deal, This Day Only, which means we're going to include the earrings with the necklace. So everybody who buys the necklace gets the pair of earrings. But here's the kicker, even though you thought that was it. It's the fact that you get the necklace and the earrings and you're not spending $200 or $149 or $129 or $99. You get the combination for a This Day Only price of $69 and change. The greatest value we have ever done on a necklace and earring suite from Yellow 7. They've given us 4 minutes maximum, folks, and we only have a few hundred now remaining. I think we sold over 600 of these, as you would imagine. We had turquoise collectors jumping on in. We had bargain hunters running to the phone to order this. But whatever it is, whatever the reason is, do not let this pass you by. Jay, I say it's not normal. This is a magical opportunity on real turquoise.
You know, this is really what's so insane about this is, quite honestly, and you know, Adam and we kicked off and we were talking about this. I said, where did this come from? What the heck are they doing? You know, that price, guys, that price won't cover the cost of the turquoise rough. Nope. It doesn't. The price they're selling this. Do you know what this costs? We make these. Okay, this finding, our signature finding, our extender chain. If I told you how much it costs to make that, just the cost of this, the cost of the rough of the material, not even including if you just forgot about the earrings. If you forgot about the earrings, that you know, like, you didn't even consider those a free gift, yes. Right? That came from some magic cave with some magic wand. You can't build that. You cannot, it is impossible to build it, much less sell it for that. I don't know where they're coming from on this. We are the manufacturers. The original price on this is a great price for this.
Jay, let's do this. Let's put 3 minutes on the clock and we're going to count down because that's all we're allowed. We can put 3 minutes on the clock and we're out of here. It's last call, last shot, last chance. Over 250 orders are coming through already and there is no further up. Once it's gone, Jay.
Well, even if, you know, If I made it again, if they said, you know, Jay, we really sold those really well. The original price on this, I believe it was in the 180s or something.
We're going to see in a second. I think it was 180, 189.
Okay, 189. Do you know at that price, that was a fabulous deal.
Yes.
And again, with this turquoise, I will guarantee you 1,000% on this turquoise, and this turquoise in particular, nobody ever saw this material. There's not a single other if you went to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, the largest gem and mineral event on planet Earth, there's not a single solitary person there that had even one cabochon of this material. So this is something that is a rarity. So this material, and here again, this is every bit of the chocolates on this, everything. It's all GIA certified. This is all natural turquoise, right? It's not blue, it's more on the green, so it's got more of an aluminum concentration to it. And it's, but it is a natural turquoise. And it's got all the different colors. That being said, this rough is not something, it's less expensive, of course, but it's not this cheap.
It's not a giveaway.
No, I mean, I could, even if they gave me the turquoise, and I just had to pay for the cutting of it and cut and make the sterling silver enhancer on this, I could not sell this to you at that price. I don't even know where this is coming from. To be honest with you, whoever did this, I'm not really sure
if
they still have a job. I don't know. Rick doesn't do this. Rick didn't price it. Rick put it on there. But I don't know who priced this. I don't know who did this. This is not real. I mean,
it's a giveaway.
Well, the only other thing they could do to it is actually just give it to you. I mean, it would be the thing. I'm just telling you, as the manufacturer and how this is made, this is impossible. You could not build this. No. You can't even come close to selling it for that price. If I could, what do you think? Do you think that I would have this every day?
No.
Always try to give you the biggest bang for the buck, right? That's a point of contention, is give you rare, give you unique, give you different, but always give you the absolute best deal that I can possibly do.
I always have done.
And at $189 was a fabulous, amazing, amazing value for this. So here again, I mean, I don't know how they're even thinking about this. I know what it cost us to make it. That's all I will say. And I'm not going to say that number, but I will tell you that number is bigger than the number that they're selling it
That's
for.
when you know you're winning. You are winning if you're ordering this tonight. We are going to call it sold out. Please stay in the ordering process. If it's in your shopping cart, check out as fast as you can. Congratulations. You just got an incredible deal right here on the world's first shopping channel. More craziness, great finds with Jay King here on HSN after this.
As a chef, cooking is not only my job, it's a passion. And I know the importance of having the right tools. Enter Kitchen HQ. From high-performance cookware to time-saving gadgets. Kitchen HQ tools are designed to make cooking easier, faster, and more enjoyable for cooks at all levels. And they're affordably priced. Kitchen HQ can help you master any meal exclusively at HSN.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
don't go anywhere on holiday. Even when I go on holiday, I go to work. You know, I don't take vacations really.
But you travel the world for your living. I mean, that's what it is, right, Jay?
Well, I travel but to write it off, I have to work.
Well, let me tell you, we're going to take you on a vacation to a tropical destination and bring you this. Labradorite, oh my heavens, please take a look. This is this is the dream come true right here. This is a brand new launch for us. It's our Labradorite necklace. We're at $129.98. We are doing flex pay. That's $26 just before we, I mean, look, really, just to show you, I'm just going to be still for a second. That's the definition of quality Labradorite. Jay's incredibly talented team have followed those fire lines and created a piece that is full of energy and light. I want to show you here as well, this is going to be our other Labradorite piece. This is our wavy split cuff bangle that's available as well. That is down to $179. Oh my gosh, that's crazy good. So we're under $180 if you're looking for the bangle. We are going to, because we are a little limited on time, we're going to spend most of our time focusing on the necklace, but I did want you to know it is available. Jay, you just reminded me I'd seen a similar silhouette with the tiger's eye pieces you did, right?
Remember, it was which is incredible good memory on your part, but it was this design that I did. And then, but I had done it in 3 different colors of tiger's eye and then faceted that.
Yes.
And then we made the back where you could flip it around so it was reversible. In this case, you really can't do it with Labradorite. You can't reverse it. So, but much to Adam's, and I love what Adam does this. Well, number one, what I love about this is it's Labradorite, it's not turquoise. Because to be honest with you guys, we do a variety. We call it Mind Finds for a reason, right?
We do a lot of turquoise.
We do a lot of turquoise, but there's a lot of other mines and a lot of other materials that we go for. I get this directly material, and this Labradorite too, and you know Labradorite comes in all different grades, right? Comes just like everything, you got AAA all the way through E, okay? So all this material is really super high quality Labradorite as far as the ones that have the fire, the Labrador essence, that's really, really super high quality. The other material is still good quality Labradorite, but it's not this high quality. But I wanted it for the color contrast. That I still wanted to use the Labradorite, but I wanted to do it for the color contrast. So the thing with Labradorite, especially even pieces this size, that you could have the top grade Labradorite, and trust me, okay, I've learned this many, many times, all right? You can have the highest quality Labradorite on planet Earth. If you don't have a lapidarist that has the ability to orient the stone or orient the material and cut down the fire line on larger pieces, especially when you're cutting these large beads like this, these pear-shaped beads, which are really more like cabochons, right? If you don't know how to chase the fire, you will not, you can take the highest grade Labradorite that you can buy, and it will still look okay, but it's not gonna have the Labradorist, it's not gonna have the fire. And right here that's what you're looking at. You're looking at Labradorite that's not only super high quality, but you're looking at Labradorite that has been oriented correctly and that they've chased the fire line.
With everybody ordering, I have fewer now than 200 left. This is off like a rocket ship at this moment. If you're wanting the wavy cuff, how many of the wavy cuff now left, please, Kevin? I have 77 of the wavy cuff. It's the only Labradorite that we have in the show. And for those of us that own Labradorite, you know that love affair is very real. We love certainly the energy, but this play, this magic, this isn't a normal gemstone, right? It's not normal. Most gemstones don't do what Labradorite does, and it does it, you know, unashamedly. It does it really in a way that stops everybody in their tracks. Everybody wants to know what you're wearing. What is that magical piece? That necklace, though, you see it on Andressa, it's ideal. It's so feminine. We love the pear shapes. I love that Jay combined it with the other Labradorite around the necklace, obviously, but it is a winner. And again, we're $129. We're normalizing these low prices, but $129 is a remarkable opportunity price on a piece of jewelry that could cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars, depending on where you were to shop. We still have some hidden things up our sleeves in the next 15 minutes. I know we don't have a long time left, but stay with us. I think we're going to try and get through 6 or 7 more pieces of jewelry in the next 15 minutes. So we're going to be on a wild ride. Jay, final words on our labradorite necklace.
Well, here again, okay, the overall design on this is just a lovely look. You see it around Andressa's neck, right? It lays perfectly. It's a stunning piece. And you know, like Andressa, like if you think about this, that camera that's actually shooting her now, and I'm a professional clay shooter, you know.
He is.
And I would say, I could guarantee that's at least 8 feet. Okay, so right there. Okay, so right there, when you see that, and you see even how it pops there and it looks. And another thing too is I want you to pay attention to is that what Adam just showed you, right? He's showing you one sample, and Andressa's got another. They're all made from natural materials, but you see they have one thing in common. They have the fire. And there again, it's because you have a lapidarist that actually takes the natural raw material, which is a very high grade of labradorite from Madagascar, but they have the ability to orient the fire and cut. Every one of those is selectively cut. You don't cut labradorite where you just, like a lot of materials, where you just kind of more or less cut it up like a loaf of bread.
Sure. And
then you cut from those slabs, and that's how you cut it. With labradorite, you'll do that, you'll just wash it out. You can take really, really high quality and just turn it into junk.
Just destroy it.
And if you want to destroy it. The bracelet here, this is my wavy gravy.
Wavy gravy?
For those of you that are my age, you get that, right? I mean, this is what I call the Grateful Dead, the wavy gravy design. When they first brought this design for me, I didn't design this, one of my other artists did.
Yeah.
And they brought it in, and I looked at him, I said, yeah, right. I mean, like this, but you know what? This is a really cool look. It's a cool design. This is all, again, the only way you can do this is by doing it by hand. So it's all individually handcrafted. All of this is done by our lapidarists and by our silversmiths in-house. So it's just a really unique look. And it's the kind of stuff that I take great pride in. It's really jewelry, right? Jewelry. This is stuff.
That's a new one.
Okay, well, you know, let's
I love that.
Be honest. I mean, do you know one of the biggest things that I think I overcome, and that it's really one of the comments that I get a lot, and people come up to me and they said, you know what, I bought from you.
Yeah.
And they'll be wearing something.
Yes.
And they said, I bought from you. The first time I bought from you, I thought, no way. I mean, here's this guy selling this. And, you know, like, I know when I get this home, it's going to be some little tinny tchotchke piece. You know, it's got really, and they said, literally, when we took it out of the box, we were just like blown away of what we actually got for the price
that
we paid for it. So the reason that you're seeing this is because we are manufacturers. We are not only the designers, but we're the manufacturers, and from all the natural raw materials. So we're cutting out all the middlemen.
Jay, we're not done with our turquoise journey tonight.
Okay, here you go. So, you know, like with Ricky Rue.
Ricky Rue's having a turquoise moment, but this is a fabulous turquoise moment. We've stepped foot into Jay's boutique, if he had one, and he should have one, right? I think, Jay, that would do big business. Big business, Jay's gallery. This would be front and center. There'll be a light shining on it. This is Campitos turquoise. This is designer all the way to the bank. We only have 3 minutes or sell out because there's only a handful of each. But this is our launch of it. It's sold incredibly well online at hsn.com. I'm gonna quickly take it off so you can see this beautiful pendant. We've hung it on the popcorn necklace that's available as well.
In a longer
one, yeah. And we have it 22 inches or 18. This is on the 22 inch.
I believe that's 22.
But Jay, I mean, that's a 23 by 30 millimeter right there.
Okay, and here's the thing, guys. Okay, so this is the natural material that this is cut from, okay? And this is Campitos. This is blue ice. And this right here, this is a specimen, okay? This is a specimen, but this is what that is cut from.
Right.
But this is what they call a seafoam nugget. And if you can think about this now, this kind of has like kind of a lighter thing. If I took this and cut this in half, you would freak out because the color is just like that. The only difference on that is just polished, right? Here's the thing with this, I don't know if you can kind of go in on this. do you see, and this is why when you really know that you really have Campitos turquoise, it's got a very, very different natural phenomena to it. Okay, all the matrix. So if you see any of this, you see this matrix, that this one actually has a little bit of matrix in it. That even makes it even rarer, because what that is it's silver pyrite. That's
silver
what it
pyrite,
is.
wow.
Okay, for matrix. Most matrix is not, it is of iron, all content, it's either an iron pyrite or it's an iron oxide. In this case, this is really pyrite crystals. So it's really, really unique. It's very unusual. But the thing with this is Campitos blue ice. This is the material that people, a lot of this material, to be honest with you, is being sold. And I know for a fact it's being sold as Sleeping Beauty.
People are really?
Well, they're selling it as Sleeping Beauty, and it's either that they don't know.
Right.
Okay, they don't know it's not Sleeping Beauty.
Sure.
Or maybe something else. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, a lot of it on the market is being sold because it's that quality. It has that look for it. The clarity of these. These are gallery designs. They come from our artists. Every single, the pendant on this, we didn't make the chain. We did make the extender, but we didn't make the chain. I don't do chain. But I do have it done for me. It's one of the few things that I don't mess with. And the earrings on this, they're all individually handcrafted from scratch. These are gallery looks that are worth way more than what the original prices that we were selling this at would be at a wholesale level. That would literally be half what you would normally see that in a retail store for. This is a perfect example there where the ring has some of the iron pyrite in it.
I see it.
That is really, all of that matrix that in that is natural iron pyrite. And to actually have that, to tell you the truth, is 10 times harder to do.
Really?
And you know why? Think about it. Okay, so iron pyrite, iron and turquoise, you've got two different hardnesses, right? Iron pyrite is harder than the turquoise.
Right.
So when you really have to know what you're doing when you're finishing this, because you want it to be able to finish together. So you're finishing something that is softer than something that's enclosed within it that's even harder. So it's really an art form, and it really says a lot about our artist and the skill level that it takes to make any of these designs.
Jay and I have 3 items to show you in 7 minutes.
So I'm going to shut up and let Adam talk.
And the reason I wanted to show them before the event ends and some of this pricing ends is that these are crazy buys. So have your phone at the ready. Are we doing this one first really quick? Yes. Just a quick look, gallery collection, black chalcedony and turquoise. Let me get that detail for you right there. That is our Campitos. It is our Campitos, Jay. We're down from 500 to 350. Very specialty piece.
Okay, so here again, this is Campitos. It's actually it's not blue ice, but it still has that beautiful color of blue. And the reason I can tell you that it's not is where it has that chocolate matrix in it. That's a ferrous oxide matrix. So this was taken from the Campitos Mountain. It's not from the blue ice vein though. But these are gallery, think about this. This is gallery. I'm telling you right now, even the original price on this, if you went to New Mexico right now and you had something that was even close to this size, you're looking at least $1,000, if not more.
All day long.
Or if not more.
All day long.
All day long.
Last call on that, there's again like a couple dozen maybe, so call and ask about it. Specialty piece, you know who you are. I absolutely want you to see this. Spruce Mountain, we're doing 60 inches for $79. 60 inches! This goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It's an amazing opportunity, and you can go wild with creativity and all the things that you can do with this. Jay, we were at $170. We're now down to under $80 on a piece that's been so highly sought after and reviewed.
And here again, I want you to think about this, and even think about just all the work that goes into. Do you know that they actually work this with tweezers?
Ugh.
That's how they work it. Think about drilling something like this. These are 3.5 millimeter round beads, spheres of the turquoise, of the Spruce Mountain turquoise. Here again, this turquoise is something. that I don't know of anybody else that has this material. Right. Okay, now I did leave some of it it came from a copper mine. I will tell you, we had to buy this. We had to buy what they call mine run. We took all the material, but what we did is then when we got there, we paid somebody. A lot of times it costs more to ship the material than it does to actually buy the material.
Which isn't that crazy?
So we cobbed it, and we took only the good. Now, if anybody else has got it, what they've got is the stuff that we left behind, right? That we didn't want. And we already paid for it. We owned it. We just didn't want it. It was really low grade. So really a really good look. And here again, she's wearing it so you can see all the different things. I mean, you're making one purchase, but there's at least 20 different looks that I could show you could do with this. You get 5 feet.
You get 5 feet. It's a Lynn Murphy.
Lynn Murphy size. That is true. You know, I shouldn't say that because it sounds like I'm making fun of her.
No, well,
I am. But Lynn and I are close. So it's like a brother and sister type thing,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you've known Lynn all these 30 years.
You know, Lynn is one of the few hosts. Colleen had been here a year before.
So she just beat you to it.
Yeah, Colleen was a year before, but Lynn, I think, actually with Lynn, I think there's actually a crib somewhere around here in one of these back rooms. Here, Jay. She was born and bred here.
Well, let me tell you, if you've been with Jay on this 30-year journey, you know that to get Spruce Mountain 60 inches for less than $80 is a really great find. We are very busy. It's the first necklace of its kind tonight. You know, we've done smaller and chunky. We've done regular size, but not small and long like this.
Even if you think about this, think about the time and effort that goes into cutting each of these beads. Also think about this, okay? If these were, there would be less of a labor charge in this if these were 8mm beads. And I want you to think about this. Think about, okay, if you had an inch of 8mm beads and you have an inch of this, you've got at least 3 times the amount, at least over double the amount of beads that you still, the labor's the labor, right? And then also when you're doing labor on this, when you're doing this small stuff, is really, really mind-boggling that they have the patience to do it.
Just before we say goodnight, and guys, thank you again for shopping. We see you. A lot of pricing is going to be expiring, so I'm just desperate for you to get it before it goes. I love amethyst. I know many of you do too. Look at this glorious piece. It's a 3-strand 24-inch, 3-strand 24-inch. It was $230. Obviously, it's fit for a princess. We are down to $119.98. Producer Kevin, how many of these are now remaining? I know a lot sold.
I don't know, you notice that you can also put this to the side where you can actually wear it on the side. There's just so many different ways. This is really, truly unique how we did this. And this is 2-sided. You can flip that over so that...
Let me show you.
Yeah. Do you see this?
Look.
Think about that. Okay, look at the quality of this amethyst. This is Zambian amethyst. We get this, we're cutting this from the natural material.
The size.
But look at the glow, look at the clarity, look at the consistency of this material. It's just amazing. And you know, what people don't realize is, I know you know this because you're British, okay? If you go, honestly, you know, if you go and look at the crown jewels.
Yes.
If you go to the crown jewels, if you go back and you look at the artifacts, the swords, all the different things that they did and they decorated, okay, you don't see diamonds.
No, you don't.
Nobody even cared about diamonds.
No.
Nobody knew about diamonds. No. What do you see? Amethyst.
Yes.
You see ruby, emerald, amethyst.
Yes.
Amethyst in England was only for royalty. Same in Europe, in Germany. You know, they're in Oberstein in Germany, where the mines were for amethyst. Those German miners, they might get one crystal in like 2 days of mining and get one crystal of amethyst. It's not till those same miners immigrated, because they were getting it, there was no amethyst to mine anymore, that they went to Brazil, and here they're plowing up their fields and they're plowing up amethyst. So, I mean, amethyst really at one time was only for the really, really very wealthy or the royalty.
I want to thank Andressa, an amazing team.
Andressa, thank you so much. You did a great job.
Jay, when do we see you next?
I'm in April, I think the first part of April, and then I've just got like a 3-day block, and then I'm done for almost 45 days.
Thank you, my friend.
It's always fun working with you.
Always great to have you along for the
Thanks, guys.
journey. Thanks, everybody. Valerie's next. Have a great night. Good night.
Thank you, guys. And with all those beautiful J. King pieces, I know what you're thinking. What am I going to wear it with? Well, we're so excited because for 2025, with spring just around the corner, leave it to Nina Leonard to bring their very first Today Special of the year in a silhouette and a style that you absolutely love. One time a year, we bring you the crochet cardigan, and today it's brand new, and it's a look at our best buy of the day.